Hey guys, okay, so I have a haul and a reading update for you guys, and I've filmed this like 6 times so far, and I keep just rambling and just, ugh. So I'm gonna try to do this and just tell you guys what I got, without going into a whole lot of detail. So the first things that I got 4 DVDs. These are all from the library, by the way. The first DVDs that I got were Pie in the Sky, which is a mystery series from the 90s that I started an episode, and I don't really know how I feel about it. I'm hoping it was just slow to start and that the rest of it will be really good. So yeah, I'm gonna try this again and see what I think. But if I end up not loving this, then that's okay, because I have a lot of other mystery series that I really do enjoy. And I just picked this up because it had Richard Griffiths in it, and I really like him as an actor. So, yeah. And then I picked up the BBC Holiday Collection. I didn't look at this list on the back of here until I got home. I just saw the cover and I was like, ooh. But looking at this list of shows, there are only 2 on here that I'm really interested in, because 2 of them on here I've already seen and I know that I love, but I also have access to them on Netflix, which is Vicar of Dibley and Blackadder. Keeping Up Appearances, I don't really like that show, but I might watch the Christmas episode for fun, but again, it's on Netflix if I really want to. And then the other shows on here are You Being Served, Good Neighbors, To the Manor Born, Allo Allo, Last of the Summer Wine, and yeah, that's it. And the only two of those that I'm really interested in are Good Neighbors and To the Manor Born, but I might try each of those other episodes just to see what I think of the shows in general. So yeah, we'll see. And then I have these 2 beautiful things. This is Sharp's Rifles and Sharp's Eagle. These are the first 2 in a series of 16 films that were made in the early to mid 90s with Sean Bean. Sean Bean stars as Sharp, who was he's a British officer stationed in Spain during the Napoleonic Wars, and these are all based on a series of Bernard Cornwell novels, and I watched these 2 last night and I loved them. So what I ended up doing is I put the next 7 on hold, because how my library works is, or how my city library system works is, these are all kind of scattered in different libraries all over my city. So if you want to, if you don't want to go all the way to that library to pick it up, like, you know, if it's on the other side of town or something, you can go on the website and place it on hold, and they will send it to whatever library is closest to you. So I put the next 7 on hold, and hopefully they'll all be to the library that's closest to me very soon. And I'll watch like 1 a night, because you get these for like a week. So, yep. But that's how much I loved these. I wanted to get as many of them as possible. And then I got some graphic novels. I got a Doctor Who graphic novel, which is, I think it's called The Ripper: Ghastly Murder in the East End. Dreadful Mutilation of a Woman, or maybe it's just called The Ripper, I don't know. Maybe that's just the poster. But anyway, this is the first volume of series 2 of the Doctor Who graphic novels, and it's the Matt Smith ones, and I have the Matt Smith one that is 11th Doctor with the Ponds, and it is based on As Time Goes By, and I love it. I don't have the whole graphic novel, I just have the individual comics that my friend got me for my birthday a few years ago, and I love it. So I saw this, and I was like, ooh, Jack the Ripper and 11th Doctor. Yep, I need to read this. So hopefully I will love it. We'll see. And then, last but certainly not least, is Once Upon a Time Out of the Past. You guys are going to be like, wait a minute, you just hauled this. Yes, I did. But the thing is, I'm gonna be Belle for Halloween. And what I was working on at the library when I got all of these things is my own replica of the Once Upon a Time book, or like Henry's book from Once Upon a Time. And so far it's going okay, but I wanted a backup in case I completely failed at this whole making a replica prop thing, because I've never done that before. So I decided to get this, and that way if I completely bomb at the replica thing, I can just carry this as my prop, and I can be like, oh, if you didn't know what show I'm from, this is the show that I'm from, and this is my character. So yeah, and I might reread some of these while I have this out, we'll see. But yeah, I'm very excited about my Halloween costume, so it'll be fun. And then for what I'm currently reading, I am currently reading The Scarlet Pimpernel by Baroness Orczy, and I am a little over 140 pages in. This says I'm 140 pages in, but I'm further ahead in the audiobook than I am in the physical copy. And I'm really enjoying this so far. It's very different from what I was expecting going into it, so I'll probably explain that in my review. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to do a little bit of a non-spoilery review, and then a little bit further into the review I will start doing spoilers, so I'll like warn you guys when I'm getting ready to get into the spoilery parts, because I love talking about these books in detail, but I also don't want to ruin them for you guys if you haven't read them yet. So with this one, yeah, that's what I'm going to do with that. But I am thoroughly enjoying it so far. But it's taking me a little bit longer. It's like one of those books where I'm enjoying it when I'm reading it, but then when I'm not reading it, I'm like, okay, whatever. So, I don't know. I am enjoying it though, so that's good. And then hopefully I'll finish this today because I need to clean my room, and so I'll probably like listen to the audiobook while I'm doing that. But then after that, I want to start Two Towers, because I was supposed to start this quite a while ago, and haven't yet. Probably because I was reading Scarlet Pimpernel, and that was taking me longer than I expected. But yes, I'm hoping to start this today, and then, continue on with it through the rest of the weekend, and then with Return of the King, I will probably end up reading that in November instead of finishing in October like I thought. But if I can finish these two this month, that'll be really good. Or at least by the 1st of November is what I'm hoping, which is Sunday. Because that's, you know, a book and a half in 4 days. I feel like that's pretty good. So hopefully I can do that. And yeah. Okay, so that's what I'm currently reading / getting ready to read, and my little haul. Let me know what you guys think of any of these, if you've seen any of the films or read any of these graphic novels or books, just without spoilers if you don't mind, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Thanks, bye.